I could go back and to a time machine to when I was 10 years old and not come back to today and stay at 10 years old, I personally would beg and somehow convince my family that I needed to be on puberty blockers so I could stop my voice from going through male puberty, so I could stop my facial hair from going through male puberty, and I could stop my male pattern baldness from going through male puberty, and I would stop the fact that I'm 6 foot tall going through male puberty, and of course my shoulders and my bones from going through male puberty. And devil's advocate, if I ever decided that I wasn't trans for whatever reason, I could unpause that and then suddenly my voice would deepen and I would get male pattern baldness and grow body hair because the effects of testosterone are permanent and I would like to pause them. And let's say that maybe somebody potentially hypothetically uneducated were to write this policy. Because if you go to any academic database and or any Google research site and type in transgender man pregnant, you will find that you can be on testosterone for 20 years and still get pregnant. Testosterone does not mutilate your genitalia. And the only thing that could ensure a transgender man not get pregnant is called a hysterectomy. In fact, there are case studies that are documentation of a transgender man didn't even know he was pregnant, went into the emergency room in New Jersey. Also, there is stories of transgender men in Italy going into the emergency room, not realizing they were pregnant. In 2019, men going into the emergency room, not realizing they were pregnant. And these men were on testosterone. For example, the guy in New Jersey in 2017 had been on testosterone for 20 years and had not had a menstruation cycle in 20 years, had had full top surgery and had been on hormone replacement therapy and or gender affirming medical care and had no idea he could get pregnant because he didn't get his menstruation cycle. But guess what? You can still get pregnant. So explain to me this FGM. Explain to me the female genital mutilation that these policies are talking about, because it's not a thing. In fact, when I'm working with trans men, I let them know that if a penis inserts your body, you can get pregnant. Do not give up contraception if a penis inserts your body, regardless of whether it's attached to a male or female.